R&B Money.
My name is Zeta, but they call me my lady. I'm my mom and daddy's baby, but I'm a full-grown woman with it.
Wow.
I'm half of a century. What Meg Thee Stallion doing, I was doing at 93. I still got Megan knees.
Yeah.
I know all my alphabets.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't go through the alphabet without saying the letter J. You heard me? And then you know, if you got them guns, you most definitely gonna need a T-A-N-K.
Yo, she's ready.
When we... Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
No. Do your thing. Do your stuff.
Every time I see you, I be, when we... Cause it's your birthday.
Hey.
Tonight. That's Chris Brown. Tank. You know I know it's a chick on
You know
there
he's
too.
singing on that song too.
I know. J Valentine.
I stole a couple words.
I told
on
you
that song.
cannot go in the alphabets without saying the letter J.
Okay, so tell us where you from.
I was born in New Orleans, raised in Mississippi, but I reside in Texas because my husband pays the mortgage. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
I reside in Texas because my husband pays the mortgage. Shout out to him.
Shout out to the husbands that pay the mortgages in here.
No, he's at home.
Okay, are the ones that sent you here?
Yeah.
The ones that sent you
He's
here.
a good man. He know I like Tank.
Listen.
He know I like Tank.
He know I like Tank.
Did you hear what she just said? You got to look at the undertone of that. She said, I live in Texas because my husband pays the mortgage. Let's pull back the layers on that. She's not going to follow a man that's not properly leading.
Correct.
She felt safe enough and secure enough to go with that man to somewhere unfamiliar.
Unknown.
Somewhere strange.
Strange.
But she knew that her man was going to protect her and keep her safe.
Oh, hallelujah.
See, it's not just the mortgage.
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 That's just something that we all can understand.
Yes.
But in the private times.
Ooh.
It's the holding.
We play Tank.
It's the communicate.
We play Tank. He dressed up in all black. I say, baby, go be Tank. Zena got Tank, but I got you. But play when we. Oh, sorry.
No.
I said us. I know we cannot. I said, I know my syllables. I know where I am. This is not my first time. Hey, late time.
Yeah. I love you.
Yeah,
This is great.
You don't
This is
remember
great.
I saw you in Dallas. I was the one that walked down the middle with that hat on and with the lace. That was me.
Oh, I do remember
I got
you.
pictures of us in my phone. I got my own man. We speak every time, Tank. Mr. Burrell. Darrell.
It's not what you think.
Thank you. I'm married.
You married. We married. We
Thank
is
you.
married.
Zena is a Libra. It's big Libra energy. I know what I'm
Big Libra.
Big Libra energy. All right.
Don't get her hype. Don't get her hype. Because I pay the mortgage. Don't get
That's
her hype.
right. Zena got a good man. Yes, sir.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Well, I like your question first.
Yes, sir.
I like your question.
Which one was it? I didn't got caught up in
AT&T.
everything. I'm a spectator. So I'm about to turn my chair and just watch.
The AT&T phone call. I love that.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Who would be your phone call? Your AT&T phone call in R&B music?
It would be Tank.
It would be Tank.
Yes.
So you getting all your questions off right now. You getting it off. What you want to ask him?
How do you and Zena handle you being such an attractive performer? Because you can perform, you can sing, you can act. We've seen all of those things. So how does she work through that? How does she manage, like, my man is handsome, he's attractive, he's fine. And not that you're using your body as a tool.
Yes, I am.
It is, okay, that's up to you and how you tell the truth. But how does she manage that, having an attractive husband?
Well, and I'll just answer the question. I mean, there's so many layers to that, but I think it's up to me, again, to make her feel safe.
There you go.
It's up to me to make sure that she knows she has the #1 position. Because we got to know, like, in this social media era, something can look like anything. Right? And so you don't want your good to be evil spoken of. And so you have to be smart about where you go,
what you're doing.
who you're seen with,
Correct.
what you're saying,
Correct.
all of those things, because
That's why I don't go nowhere. That's why I don't. That's why y'all don't see me.
it gets back really fast.
And differently.
And in a world where misery loves company, right? They would love to be able to send my wife, well, he can't be too much of your husband because he was just blah, 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 and here's a picture of it, or here's a DM of it, or here's a text of it. So a lot of it starts with me. I mean, of course, ultimately, she as a woman, as she walked into this, I was this before we got married.
Correct.
So there has to be a certain level of acceptance of what I am before she even decides to partake, because it is a lot. But then once we're in there, again, it's my job to make sure she feels safe.
So the proper word is discernment.
Yeah.
You're using discernment
Yeah.
to make sure that she's safe.
Yep.
Yes, because we live in this world where people can change things around words, and a mere picture can be turned into, I was with your man,
Yeah.
when it's really mere
Really
a
not.
picture.
Here's a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Same question. What do you think the biggest difference is for you between, well, what's your favorite era of music? Let's start there. 90s, early 2000s.
Or even further back, yeah.
Or further back?
I like the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. The reason for the 70s is because when you go back to a man leading and making a woman feel safe and provided for, I saw that with my father. And so no family is perfect, but in that home, it was music playing. There was togetherness. We weren't hungry. We played together. He sat and watched us play together. We didn't know if there were hard times. But I remember my mother, she's from New Orleans, Louisiana. So I remember her playing Love and Happiness. I remember her playing I Love You. I remember Al Green. So I had this uncle from New Orleans, right, my Uncle Billy. I remember him playing Rick James. I did not know Mary Jane. I thought that was a woman. I really thought it was a woman. So until he passed away too, and they was doing Mary Jane in the back, and but we were in the front. So it's like I remember Rick James, the Mary Jane girls, Whitney Houston, Luther Vandross. Oh my love, 1,000 kisses from you is not worth enough. And when Whitney was saying, "Baby, you give good love to me,
baby,
so good. Take this heart of mine."
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah. R&B money.